my creatives, and welcome to another video. So today it is hashtag Take 5 Art Collab Day, woohoo! And we have some very exciting prompts for you today. They were chosen by the lovely Lucy, and I will just jump right in and tell them to you. So the first prompt is celestial vibes. Second prompt is textured background. The third prompt is positive phrase slash quote. The fourth prompt is stencil. And the fifth prompt is gold, gold, gold. So those are the prompts we will be working with this month. As usual, the prompts will also be listed down below in the description box. I will post them on my community tab, and I will also share them on Instagram, as do the other ladies. And I highly recommend you go check out the other ladies. They are also linked down below in the description box. So this was quite a fast take 5. I'm starting off with my textured background, and I am using some masking tape for that, and I'm just tearing it and sticking it randomly on my page to create some texture. And I put a strip over the spine because I knew I wanted to use some sprays. I'm going to use some distress spray stains today, and I didn't want to seep it through the spine, so that is why I chose to add some masking tape through the middle of my book to prevent it from seeping through. So I'm just cutting off that excess, and after that I will come in with a stencil and some light modeling paste to create some texture. So it has been a while since I did something like that, but I really love the look with sprays if I do something like this, because the sprays tend to stick better or build up around the texture. So that's why I wanted to do this, but the only thing is that you have to leave it dry completely before you go to the next step. So usually I want to just finish my project and I don't want to wait for it to dry, so I left this to dry for 24 hours, and now I'm going in with my spray stains. And if you want to know what I used, everything is listed down below in the description box, and if I can find the products online, they are also linked. Just remember that some of them are affiliate links. So I first wet my page with some water, and now I'm just spraying these two colors on my page. And this is also why I did the gesso through the stencil at the beginning, to create a resist technique with the stars, because Lucy said celestial vibes. And now you are going to see the stars, because gesso and inks, they resist each other, and it gives a very cool texture just by simply adding some stenciling. I really love that technique, so of course I'm going to do that. And now I'm taking some white linen dilution spray to create some splatters on my page as stars. And I really love how the sprays grab onto the texture, and that is why I did these multiple steps. But now I'm going to add my stickers to complete the celestial vibe and the gold prompt, and I will find out that they don't really stick as well to my page, because this tape is still wet. So in the end I'm going to stick some of these stickers down, and they will not stay down, so I decide to put it aside and work on it a day later. And usually this is something I do not like to do, because I'm a very impatient person and I want to complete my page, because I am in the vibes, you know. So this has to be a conscious decision you make. If you work on multiple things at the same time, it doesn't really matter if you have to let it dry. But just so you know, if you want to recreate something like I did, there is some drying time necessary with this project. So I will tell you the prompts and how I tackled them. So the first one was celestial vibes, and you will see that in my color scheme and with the stickers that I chose, of course. That's very obvious. Then the textured background, I did that with the masking tape and with some light modeling paste through a stencil. Well, you see my positive phrase slash quote right here. I drew that, wrote it up front for my photo for the Take 5 sneak peek, and I just took some brown packaging paper and white Sakura jelly roll to write down my quote. The stencil I used before, you saw that, and then gold, gold, gold. I'm using my gold stickers here, but I will also add another touch of gold later on once I figured out that my stickers weren't sticking, like I'm going to figure out here. Uh, Especially the tape was a problem because it's paper, and it was still a bit soaked with the fluids of the sprays and the water that I used. So eventually, I think this is the moment I left it in so you could see my struggle with it. Eventually, I decided to leave it and come back to it the next day. And then I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I would also do a gold faux stitch border? So instead of a dooley border, I did a faux stitch border, did something else a little bit. And now I'm just going to grab some extra papers to layer this quote up. I am really into layering up transparencies lately. I don't know what it is. I love the look of them, so I made sure that I have a torn edge around the whole brown part, and I thought I wanted to use this scrap piece of paper, but it was just too stark with what I already created. So when I put it on my page and I lay it there, I'm like, no, I do not like this. So I take it off again, and because it also covered up a lot of the textured tape down there, I did know I wanted to layer this up with the tape because it gives immediately so much depth, but I also wanted to do a little bit of extra, and I decided to do some of these transparency layering. I really enjoy the look of that at the moment. So if you want to do something like this, you can use vellum, but you can also use tracing paper, everything that's a little bit transparent. You can use it to layer this up. I know that I received the piece that I used in mail from Sayer quite a while ago. She used it as packaging, but I'll keep all those things to do my collages with. So now I'm going to continue my process with these stickers, and these stickers are from the One Canoe 2 sticker book from American Crafts, and there's just a whole page full of them. So I decided to cut out a little bit of all of my sticking because, you know, it's just sticking down stars, and that will be my project for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you felt inspired to join us. If you join us, post your page with hashtag Take5Art. If you make a video, I would love to receive a link from you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would love it if you give me a thumbs up. I would also love it if you'd consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!